Hi, this is Madisson James, and welcome to AccessYourLifeToday.com. I want to talk to you today about the mindset of the highly productive individuals of our time, and really the highly productive individuals of any time. You know, there's always been this novelty or these ideas about success, that success is only for a certain category of people, or you have to have been born into a certain family or so to be successful. But time has proven, when we look at the lives of highly successful and highly productive individuals over the course of time, that there's no genetic coding or factoring. There's no actuality about personality or the family that you were born in that determines or qualifies you for success. But rather, success was something that happened based on a mindset, based on a characteristic, thoughts that persons have about themselves and how they transmute that into their lives and their daily actions. So I want to submit to you today that the reason why many persons do not achieve the level of success that they want in life is because they haven't yet adopted the mindset. And so mindset is critical. Another thing that hinders us is when we start to think about the things that need to be done, because we all have a dream. We all have a goal and vision, things that we're passionate about. I'm passionate about working, especially young people. I'm passionate about finding out what gifts and talents there are in the individuals that I work with, and helping them to pull that out and see how they could use their gifts and their abilities to take them down the road to where they actually want to be in their future. So that's my passion and that's my drive. Everyone has a dream. We all have something that we're passionate about. Now there comes a point when all of us are going to consider that there are definite steps that need to be carried out in order for us to move from where we presently are to where we see ourselves in a highly productive future. And this is when the factor of fear often sets in. Fear of the unknown, fear of skills that I may not have, fear of being laughed at by the community, fear of my family or my friends not understanding what it is that I'm all about or what it is that I'm doing. But I want to submit to you that the difference between those individuals who become the highly successful individuals and those who never kind of move on in that mind frame or that state of mind or state of being is that when it comes to considering what we need to do to actually be successful, there are those of us who are not willing to do it. Fear sets in, almost like a wall of fear. I call it the wall of fear. And we realize that we have to step out of our comfort zone, and we actually have to partake in things that are not necessarily comfortable or things that we're not used to, but things that will be necessary if we want to see a change in our lives. So it really has to do with the mindset and whether we're willing to train our minds and to adapt to become the highly productive individuals that we see ourselves or we want to see ourselves being in the future. And so I want to give you 2 pointers about the mindset and about moving from where we presently are to where we would like to be in a highly successful future. One of those is adopting the mindset of the highly successful. And how do we adopt that mindset? Well, it has everything to do with our inner circle. Everything that surrounds us, those that we communicate with, what we take in terms of visually, audioly, what do we listen to? What are we reading? What exactly are we watching? All of those things affect our mindset, and they will either encourage us to go in the direction of our goals and dreams. They will either motivate us, helping us to understand our personal intrinsic value, or they will just keep us in that kind of sleeping state where we're kind of very comfortable with the life we're living, having the internal struggle of wanting something more, but not necessarily willing to move out of that state to really get to where we want to be. So I submit to you that there has to be a change of mindset, and that only comes with a change of what we are taking into ourselves. So do what you need to do. If there are individuals that you are hanging around with that have not adopted this mindset and they're not moving in the direction that you want to go, that maybe is something that you want to consider. If the things that you are watching or what you are doing, you got to manage your time, because your time is really your money, and there are only 24 hours in the day, and you have to make the most of it. Okay, so we have to learn to manage our minds. All right, so that's necessary and that's very important. The next thing that we want to do is to take a learning journey, because after we've determined that the mindset is important and we begin to work on that, we also definitely recognize that there are things that we're going to need to do, must do, that's going to change, take us out of our comfort zone. We've got to take a course, we've got to learn a new skill, we've got to learn to write or communicate, whatever it is. We've got to be willing to make an outline of what it is that we need to do. Look at that list, and every single day be committed. Committed to yourself, committed to your dreams, committed to your goals, committed to your passion, and act on it. Do something today that's going to bring you closer to your dreams. And you know what? When we do that, that wall of fear comes crumbling down. Oh yeah, it comes crumbling down. So instead of being hindered by the wall of fear, there's going to be actually a point where you get to step over that wall of fear. All right? So start changing the mindset. Start on the learning journey. What you didn't know, what you may be fearful of, it's okay. Embrace it. Actually enjoy every moment of it. Enjoy your learning journey. And as you do so, you will find that the walls of fear begin breaking down as you become more confident, as you become more knowledgeable, as you become capable. And hey, I want to tell you that you can do it. You know, I was discouraged once. I was down once. And sometimes, you know, the trait of the mindset wants to creep in. But it's constantly filling my mind, my behavior, my patterns, with things that will motivate and that will inspire, and a reminder of where it is that I see myself going. Always stay passionate, always stay motivated. I want to thank you for joining me today on Access Your Life Today.